Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what is your fate in the next phase of your life. To do that, we'll be pulling out 3 cards. If you of course prefer to pick your pile or piles using your zodiac signs, then in that case you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. All right, so these are the 3 piles for today's reading. Let's check them out. For pile number 1, you have alignment. For pile number 2, you have rebirth. And for pile number 3, you have manifestation. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to. I also forgot to add your crystals. If you prefer to pick your pile using crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the white Howlite. For pile number 2, you have the Lodolite. And for pile number 3, you have the Dragon Blood Jasper. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. As I always encourage you, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It will guide you to the messages that you're meant to hear today, specifically about your fate in the next phase of your life. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, as you know, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. And after shuffling, we will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. And I think I have 2 in my hands already. Ooh, the first pile has their 4 zodiac signs ready. All right, so as you can see, the signs for pile 1 are Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, as well as Virgo. Apologies, pile number 2, the signs are Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, as well as Capricorn. And for pile number 3, the signs are Aries, Gemini, Leo, as well as Pisces. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. Some of you have asked me, how do I find out my moon or rising signs? You will find free websites. If you Google them, what is my rising, what is my moon sign, you enter your birth date and all the information that is needed, like the time of your birth and so on, if you have it. And then it shows you your chart with your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and everything else. So please feel free to pick your piles as mentioned using any of the three. Alternatively, you can pick your pile or piles using other placements in your chart. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what is your fate in the next phase of your life. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in any of them at any point, you'll find that I list their names down in the description box of each video. Okay, so let me quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful white Howlite. You've got the alignment card with white buffalo calf woman. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading, guys. As I always remind you, if these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. So the first card that's popping up is the star card. Wow, I love this for you. Let's first take a look at your oracle cards. So you have Mars in Virgo with criticism. You have Moon in Taurus with exaltation. Okay. You have Love. As well as Foe. How interesting. Okay, let's place your star card right there and take a look at the rest of your tarot cards. So you've got the Ace of Cups. This is an extra card in this deck. It's called the Unseen, right? You have the King of Swords, Temperance, as well as the Knight of Pentacles. Let's take two more for now. You've got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so that brought in a lot of perspective. As well as the Ten of Wands. 2 tens, it means the end of something difficult. It looks like in this pile you were carrying a heavy load. You might have been scared. It was dark. You were trying to take yourself out of a difficult situation, but you were very responsible. You were carrying it, although it burned. And as this specific Ten of Swords shows, that the very difficult things that you've been through enlightened you, and you've used the lessons, you've taken the feedback to climb back up. And I have good news for you. It looks like the next part of your life is fated to be so good, because now you're moving towards the light. You're being guided by your guides and listening very well, although of course you cannot see them, you can feel their presence. And your guidance is in the next phase of your life is really keeping you balanced. In this next phase of your life, I see you with the Knight of Pentacles, walking slowly but surely out of these difficulties, out of feeling the burn, out of carrying this heaviness, out of trying to figure it out. And speaking of figuring it out, this next phase of your life, you can see things clearly. Just like the star card, you know exactly where to go, how to go, and although you can't yet see ahead, you will start with the exaltation, seeing things expand for you. in a grand way. Each step, where did I see the walking girl? There we go. Each step that you take, you will see things happening for you with great magnitude. Also, in this next phase of your life, I see that you're developing a critical eye. You're able to differentiate very well between what is good that you can love and what's wrong, and think about it cerebrally. You are definitely able to differentiate between the two, be it people, be it things you want to do, be it a path. You're very balanced in this next phase of your life, and it seems like it's fated for things to grow and exalt for you with great magnitude. Look, your star card is the first card that popped out. This is a phase where you will feel like you're hopeful, things are working out towards the direction of your dreams, but most importantly, you're balanced and steady. You've learned a lot from the last phase of your life. You've carried a lot. You know how when in the beginning of something, one has to work the most, and then it starts, the things that you do start helping you out. The skills that you've built or the effort, the previous efforts that you've done, they make it easier for you. And I see here, in the past, you've definitely hit rock bottom. It was so heavy, it burned, and you were really in the dark. Now it's very opposite in this next phase of your life. You're not in the dark anymore. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly where you're going. And that's why you have alignment in your significator card. Things are coming to get together. It's a new beginning that you will start to enjoy. So it's destined for you to enjoy this new beginning. But the awesome thing is, with the King of Swords and the unseen, is that through your intelligence, through your guidance, through your past experience, you're able to have a critical eye. And it's so important because this eye is allowing you to see what you can admire, what you can love, and what's not good for you, which keeps you balanced. Let's read what the White Buffalo Calf Woman is about, a small excerpt in the guidebook to see what energy it brings into your reading. So it says, the White Buffalo Calf Woman, also known as the White Buffalo Maiden, is an ancient goddess central to the Lakota region. She serves as their primary deity, bestowing upon the Lakota people their 7 sacred rites, meant to instruct them on how to protect Mother Earth, as well as the Chanunpa, their sacred ceremonial pipe. And you can see it here, the pipe. These ceremonies include rituals for purification, child naming, healing, and marriage, ensuring that her people will be blessed with a future of harmony and balance. And that's exactly actually what I'm seeing here. Your guidance. See, I'm sure there's a lot of guidance here. You're definitely being guided, although you can't see, but you know you are. You've been hearing very well I don't want to say like criticism as in bashing, but you've been hearing the things that you need to change very well. And so all this guidance and your own eye is allowing you in the next phase of your life to bring your life into a lot of harmony and balance, of course, just as we saw with the White Buffalo Calf Woman. Okay, so that's the main big energy that I'm seeing in the next phase of your life and what's fated. So if you're like worried, you don't need to worry at all. It's looking great for you, my dear pile number 1. Okay, so let's continue on your reading and see what else is your fate in the next phase of your life. Like what other details we can see. You've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, as well as the King of Pentacles. Let me take one more card in this line. You've got the Hierophant. Okay, Seven of Swords is a card of escape, intelligent escape. It's a card of working smarter, not harder. The story behind the Seven of Swords is that there are two armies who were supposed to fight the next day. So one of the army members goes to the other camp, steals their swords, and sneaks out, all so that the war the next day doesn't happen in the first place. So I see you escaping something. You can even see it here. So it looks to me with the Three of Pentacles that you're working hard in this next phase of your life. Maybe not as hard towards everything as previously, but you are working hard. Maybe you're working hard to put your life together. Maybe this is about your work. You're with alignment. You're trying to put things in the right place. You're trying to make things work. And I did see it here with the Knight of Pentacles. You're balanced. You're not as scared maybe, or you're not going through the amount of trouble and heaviness as you used to before. Things are now balanced. But you are working hard steadily. And the awesome thing about the way you're doing things in this next phase of your life is that you're doing it in a smart way. Yes, it's hard, but I think here you've grasped, or you will be grasping through your guidance and through your intelligence, how to do things in a better way, how to deal with your issues in life, how to deal with your work, how to make your goals come true in a better, smarter way. And so I see that you will be making better decisions with the Two of Wands. You have a clearer vision on where to go, how to get there, specifically due to the learnings of the past phase of your life. You're really alert. You have your eyes open. You can see far ahead. And you've learned a lot that will help you take better decisions and see clearly. Because with the King of Pentacles, we can see that in the next phase of your life, you're clearly manifesting the things that you want into your life. I do see you with the King of Pentacles feeling abundant, that all the important things that make you happy in life will happen for you with the King of Pentacles. I see that your cup will be filled, but most importantly, I see you living in peace and harmony. So let's explore how is that going to happen for you, my dear pile number 1. How is this happening for you? You've got the Two of Swords. I feel there's something about decisions, some decision that you will be making. The Ace of Pentacles, taking a clear approach, a more practical approach. Okay. The Chariot. The bear here is hunting. I see you being a hunter, going out into an environment that may not be yours, but one that you're familiar with, to hunt something, to move forward in life. Four of Swords. So we're still looking at how you're going to do that. The Nine of Swords. As well as the Ten of Cups. Wow. This definitely explains something very important here. When your cards kept showing balance and harmony, your cards were serious about you receiving this message. Because the Four of Swords is being at peace, it's relaxing. Ten of Cups is feeling happy and elated. And the Nine of Swords is the opposite energy. It's the energy of feeling stressed, anxious. So I feel like your cards are saying in the next phase of your life, one of the ways that you're going to achieve that is that you will take the approach of being balanced, of approaching everything from a place of being relaxed and calm rather than being anxious. And while Anxiousness seems to be something that was the highlight of the previous part of your life. This is not happening anymore in this next phase of your life. I see you taking things calmer. Even when you can't see ahead with the Two of Swords, I see you level-headed and I see you calm. And Ten of Cups shows that you're very grateful and happy, extremely happy with all of the eggs here, the things that you were able to get into your life. You are happy because you're able to maybe create a different channel. See, it's getting into a new environment. You were able to choose a practical approach, maybe one that you're not super familiar with, but it's practical, and you're able in this next phase of your life to get the important things for you, which we've seen happen for you. And day by day, with the Ten of Cups and the Chariot, day by day, movement by movement, cycle of Earth, every day, every year, I see you achieving the things that you want and being very happy with your life. One day you were very hopeful, you asked for something important. You see, it's the same background here as the Ten of Swords. You were hopeful that things would work out for you. You were in a very scary place. You didn't know what to do. You couldn't imagine, will it be better one day? Due to your hard work, your attentiveness to your guidance and to the feedback, this next phase in your life is going to be so different than the previous one. It will not happen like over night and day with the Knight of Pentacles. I still see you working towards it, but the thing is, every step that you take is very blessed with the exaltation. Every meaningful step, important step towards your improvement, towards a new vision, towards taking practical steps, towards the action taking, it's all blessed, my dear pile number one. And I see you day by day bringing your life into harmony, you getting into the energy of harmony. And I see your eyes wide open. You know exactly what your vision is. You know how you're going to get it. And even when you don't, you're at peace, you're relaxed, and you are going to effortlessly this way get to it if you skip the anxiousness and the worry. Let's now ask about love and foe. Was this talking, as I understood, about knowing the difference between what to like and what to not like to have that critical eye? Or was this actually talking about people in your life? So let's check that very quick. Oops, well, it's meant to be. I'll take it. So we're clarifying these two. And let's pick up your tarot deck and pull out some cards to clarify. There we go. I see them right there. So what is this talking about for pile number one, please, as their next fate of their lives? Okay, so here we have the card Prison, and we have Conversation. Oh, actually does have to do with people as well as what we thought. So it doesn't cancel what I felt with a critical eye. It's things like being able to have a critical eye. Who are the people to keep into your life and who are the people who to keep out? Critical eye on what things you should move towards and what things to avoid, and so on. But when it comes specifically to people, it holds true. Prison and Conversation, as well as, wow, Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Wands is so clear. It's like you're going to have a more open-minded approach. Open-mindedness, open heart. You could have been isolating yourself. Maybe you were dealing with the wrong crowd or something. Or maybe you just simply needed your time on your own. But in any case, in this next phase of your life, it is fated for you to find people that you love, as well as others that you will be keeping out in a very strong way. So in terms of isolation, you will be opening up your mind and your heart to be able to differentiate and choose what type of people that you will be passionate about, the people of light, people who you want, people who you choose. And I see that you will be coming out of this isolation and having a wonderful time with others. You might even find love in your life as a consequence. Conversation shows that as you're conversing with others and connecting with others, which is the opposite energy here of prison, you will as well have the discernment to know who to keep close to your life, who to continue befriending and converse with and connect with, and who to strongly keep out of your life. Strong boundaries. And I see your aura as well as your strength level very strong there. Okay, any final messages for pile number 1 in terms of what they can expect in this next phase of their life? What is fated for them, please? Oh wow, you've got Saturn and Taurus with ostentation. You know, your blessings will show, my dear pile number 1. Your blessings will show. You've got the Seed of Swords. That's the Page of Swords. There are leaps and leaps that are going to happen in your life. And your wealth, as you know, Taurus, second house, this is materialistic things. Maybe this is your body as well. So any materialistic type of things in your life are really going to show. Your blessings will appear to others because you're starting with the seed to take leaps and leaps forward in your life. 9 of Cups shows that you will be emotionally fulfilled and you will have your wishes achieved. This is what is fated for you, my dear pile number 1. So this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. I just want to tell you guys something. I don't know, I just channeled it right now, and I wanted to share it. Remember, we experience in our outside world the things that we believe in our internal world. And so choose to believe magic, and you shall see it on your outside world. My dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what is your fate in the next part of your life. To do this reading, these are the decks that I will be using. If you're interested to check out any of them, like you want to know their names or anything. Ooh, look at these standing out. I'm so curious. Let's take this one as well as this one. You will find that I list their names down in the description box. Okay, so let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Lodolite. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's see what is your fate. Oh, thanks. The next phase of your life. Right, so we have here the Devil, the 3 of Swords, as well as the 9 of Cups. Awesome. Okay, let's keep it here for now before we see where to place them right next to the Oracle cards. So you have Saturn in Virgo with isolation, and you have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion, as well as Mercury in Scorpio with extremism. And then you have Jupiter in Aquarius with innovation. You also have misfortune, as well as frivolity. And finally, you have gift. And you know, your reading has both energies, and it's so interesting. I mean, here you've got the Devil and the Three of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups. What I am getting, honestly, is that you are going at the moment through a very extreme part of your life, and you are coming out of it with a gift here. You're coming out of it into something great. And the reason I say that is that not only is this mimicked here and here, but it's also your significator card. A Vesna is what the goddess that comes after the winter, where spring and blessings come. Let me show you so you can see it yourself. I'll read you a little excerpt from the Vesna in the guidebook. So Vesna is the personification of the spring within Slavic mythology, associated with a number of seasonal rituals that are still performed in various parts of the world to this day. As the opposite to the goddess Morana, the personification of winter, the return of Vesna means the rebirth of abundance and life. So this is why I'm seeing it as past and future, based on your significator card and based on what I'm seeing here. It looks to me like your tarot cards popped out before we've even looked at your oracle cards, because I instantly got this idea. It looks like you've been to hell and back, it seems. You've been hit with a lot of misfortune previously. You were on your own. You didn't know what to do. You've dealt with extreme people, extreme laws, or extreme authority, perhaps. People who felt like they were trying to control you. It looks to me here in this pile that you've really been through it. You've been through the dark night of the soul. It was very painful. And what is fated in the next phase of your life, as you can see, with the gift that showed up as your last card here, the Nine of Cups that showed up as your last card in the Nine of Cups, we're seeing the energy of two extremities. You've, just like the infinity, you've went to one extreme and now you're moving to the other extreme, which is a life of gift and a life of wish fulfillment. Let me check what frivolity means, and I will be back. Right, so frivolity means lightheartedness, and you can see that you have been through an extreme situation. But one thing that I also see in your energy is that this is not happening as like obviously it's a surprise, of course, but I mean, you were not sitting there doing nothing. Jupiter in Aquarius shows that you've been expanding your mind and trying to figure out innovative and creative ideas to take yourself out of what felt like it was a tight situation. Also, it shows that you have a strong character with Mars in Aquarius again. You wanted your freedom, your liberty, and you fought hard for it, although the situation was very difficult, it seems. And I'm so sorry about the things that you have gone through, because it seems like it was heart-wrenching. But you're a strong cookie, my dear pile number 2. You didn't sit there feeling helpless. Although you could have felt helpless, but you didn't sit there doing nothing about it. You really were a strong opponent. You stood there strong, making sure you would get your freedom, you would get your liberty, that you were trying to think left, right, and center, how to take yourself out of this difficulty. And although you were very isolated from maybe resources, from perhaps people that can help or something, but you made sure you teach yourself different things. And I'm saying teach because the Fishing rod here reminds me of teach me how to fish. Don't give me a fish, teach me how to fish. So that's the first thing I thought about. You fished for opportunities. You tried to get resources. You're resourceful, you know. You try to be creative, make the best out of what you have, and very intelligently took yourself out of this. And look at this, 11:11. This was divinely guided, and your fate is about to change right now in this next phase of your life. This is a phase to the other extreme, where you feel lighthearted, happy, you've transformed as a person as well, and you will start experiencing the riches of life, the best that life has to offer you. So let's find out more about this energy. We'll take your tarot cards. Oh, this one wants to come out, so let's take that right there. So you have, the Three of Cups. It's a time of great celebration. Also, it's a time where you will find good people, because look at the energy here. It seems like, but you still had someone or something that was there. Maybe it was your guides or an actual person being there. But in any case, now's a time where you're finding people who are like you. You have the Temperance card. You're finding your balance, regaining your balance once again, finding yourself once again, finding that life is coming into balance once again. And you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Swords for pile number 2, please. Let's clarify it with this one as well as this. So you've got the Magician as well as revenge. You do have rebellion here. So it looks like in the next phase of your life, especially with the Mars energy here, there's something, someone has mistreated you. Do you see, with extremism here? And I don't blame you. Obviously, there was something so wrong going on here. Someone misusing their power, someone trying to hurt you. And Magician is a skilled archetype. So as things start to get better for you, at least in the energy of your reading, you know, tarot doesn't show you the future, it reads the energy of today. You might want to do that in the future, or you might decide that it's not worth it. But what I am seeing is that you will feel powerful, and maybe you're doing the right thing. Maybe you're getting your rights and other people's rights back. Maybe you're liberating others. This person or this thing seems to have harmed you a lot. So it looks to me like in this next phase of your life, maybe you will have support or something, but you're really using your powers with the Magician to get your revenge. It is what I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords. So what is your guidance on this? Before we continue, what's your guidance here? Maybe you are doing the right thing. Absolutely. What's your guidance? You've got the Chariot. I kind of feel like go ahead. Maybe you're protecting others. You have the Ten of Swords. See, go ahead, because with the Ten of Swords, something painful needs to end. Page of Swords. I'm seeing go ahead. But with the Page of Swords, research well, think well. Also, the Page of Swords is an acolyte. So seek guidance, and learn about your steps before you take them. But yeah, I am seeing go ahead and kill the unfairness, kill the pain, of course, I'm saying this metaphorically speaking because of the swords. I mean, end it. My apologies. End the pain, the unfairness, the rules, whatever this is that is inflicted onto you and others, it seems. So yeah, fight for your rights with the Page of Swords. Go ahead, fight for your rights and end the unfairness and the pain. Okay, so I don't, of course, understand the situation. This is why I thought we'll bring out clarity for you. Okay, so now let's take a look at the rest of your cards to see what is fated in the next phase of your life for you. Oh, this one moved as well. Ooh, so you've got the Queen of Cups. Isn't it awesome to see someone coming out of something so difficult and manages to be happy and emotionally blessed? I want to clap. Wow, what an example. You truly are a very strong person. This was not this is not to be taken lightly. In the next phase of your life, you're happy, you're strong, you're emotionally balanced. Bravo. Very strong in knowing how to take your rights as well. Very impressive. You have the Sun card. You're healing in this next phase of your life. You're finding your fun again. You know, you've got frivolity. You're finding your fun again. Positivity is coming into your life, ending the darkness that you have been going through. You've got, the Page of Swords popped out again. Okay. Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're researching and exploring a new opportunity that's either presented to you or one that you are creating for yourself, which I'm feeling with the cup right next to close to your chest. I kind of feel, and the eyes as well. I think you're seeing something and you're creating an opportunity for yourself. Really cool. Okay. And you've got the Page of Cups, another page. Something emotional is also starting for you. So something with the Pentacles is like something, you're starting a new project. It doesn't have to be like business project. Any sort of important project to you, like business, getting a new home, starting a new life is a new project, you know? You're starting something here and you're exploring it very well. A very intelligent person. You're exploring it very well, making sure that this works out for you. I love your perseverance, that energy. Making sure you go out and get things for yourself. Oh my God, what an example. And life does not beat you down in this pile. And something emotional here is starting for you as well. Let's expand on that. So what is the Page of Cups signifying for pile number 2, please? Knight of Cups. For a lot of you, this is someone asking you out. Something romantic for sure, if this resonates with you. And the Hanged Man. For some of you, okay. So here's the thing. For some of you, maybe you wanted to be with someone, or someone wanted to be with you. They've held it off, perhaps feeling it wasn't the right time to ask you. And now they get to pour their hearts to you. Knight of Cups could be someone offering you something awesome that you would love, that they felt they couldn't give it to you before. Or you are going to be experiencing something for the first time that you wanted to do that you couldn't do for a long time. You get to follow your heart and do that. So that's very strong energy. And I also had a third idea. I'll mention it when I remember it, if it's meant to be. But in any case, I really see something that was supposed to be given to you, or you experiencing something that you would have loved before, is now going to start moving, and it was on hold. You couldn't get access to it perhaps, or your situation didn't allow you to do that. I see you being able to move forward with that. Let's get more clues. Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. So for some of you, this is of passionate nature. Some of you wanted to get access to your passion job, or doing something that you're very passionate about, an area of your life where you stand out. It could also be you being very you being seen as very charismatic, strong, and attractive, which I'm not surprised that type of energy. And for some of you with the King of Swords, it's an intellectual pursuit that your heart desires. Maybe you wanted to be an artist. Maybe you've always wanted to be a writer. Maybe you will be planning well for something in order to pursue it. So yeah, these are the different areas that I see with a Page of Cups, but definitely what is fated here is a new beginning that you will love. It seems like this was kept from your life for a while due to maybe the things that you were going through. Something was on pause previously, now is starting to overflow in your life with beautiful emotions and happiness. Okay, let's explore the rest of your cards. How about we take these to the side now that we've understood it and see the rest of your cards. So you've got the High Priestess, the Lover's card. Some of you might find the right person, fall in love. High Priestess shows that you can't see it now, but it seems like it could happen if you resonate with love, of course. So, High Priestess, the Lover's card, the Hermit, Page of Wands, excitement all over, as well as the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles shows that you will start making money and you will start saving very well. It's going to be just like the sun, a positive thing that you do for your future. So yeah, you're doing something exciting with the Page of Wands, and it seems like it's bringing money in for you, and I do see you saving that money. So good for you. Right there. Hermit and the Lovers. For some of you, you were alone. It seems like there is an insistence that there will be a romantic connection in your life. Or you will trust your gut in something. And that's going to be very important in the next phase of your life. Because the Hermit goes introspect. There is an area in your life that you don't know what's going to happen in. It's full of mystery. There's an area in your life that's full of mystery. And this area you could have kept to the side for so long, not knowing how to deal with it, what to do. In this next phase of your life, it seems like it's fated for you to make an important decision, an important choice. You're going to go, right, that's it. That is no longer going to happen in my life. Or that's it, I'm just going to sign this contract. Or that's it, I'm actually going to pursue this. So something is on hold, full of mystery. And for that reason, you could have kept it to the side for so long. Obviously, you were so busy with so many things that you had to deal with. And now that these are out of the way, you're thinking, let me do this intuitively. You're going to really think deeply about this. I'm envisioning you having long walks. I'm envisioning you feeling it. Although you can't really see it, you're trusting your gut instinct. You're imagining the situation and you're saying, nothing's for sure, but if I were to think about my situation wisely with what I know today and what my life is like today, I think I want to take that decision. Let's get some more clues in this area. What is this area, please, for pile number 2 that is so mysterious? 6 of Cups, something that's been going on for a long time, maybe even pertaining to your childhood for some of you with the 6 of Cups. Knight of Wands, you're gonna find the power to do something about it. Right, so we're still exploring what is this area, something you're passionate about, something that you desire. The Emperor, something maybe pertaining to your home. Emperor could be father. It could be a partner in your life. Empire. It could be your business. Land that you have. Maybe it's a decision about your children. In any case, you will want to take strong decisions. The emperor studies well, is very wise, knows what actions to take, is knowledgeable. So I feel like you will stand strong as usual, as the rest of your pile. You will stand strong, think well about it, make a good plan that you know will work, and will take strong actions. The Knight of Wands is known to be a quick action taker. Here it's taking quick action after you've planned, and is known for not having anything stand in their way. They're so passionate about where they're going and what they want to achieve that nothing can stand in the Knight of Wands' way. So once you make that decision, once you make that plan, Aries, of course, associated with the Emperor, it feels like it's a cardinal sign, so I feel you're going to jump into it. You're going to move with conviction. After you consult your intuition about it. It's kind of like knowing what I know today, trusting what I feel about this. I'm going to take that decision. I'm going to plan it well. And I'm going to take strong actions towards it. And it seems like here you're going to take something that you will really love. Your little you will be so happy with what you receive. In this next phase of your life, there's a lot of water. You're putting out the fire. You're now picking the pieces together and you are thinking, okay, that went wrong. Let me start fixing that area. That went wrong. Let me fix that. Let me fix this. So this next phase of your life, I see you fixing things. And I see you fixing it because you will be blessed with so many gifts by the universe, be it materialistic, be it the right crowd, be it the great opportunities that are going to show up in your life, and you're taking that seriously. You're so focused in the beginning for you to be okay, for you to be balanced first, for you to stop what's going on, and for you to start fixing the different areas of your life, as well as starting a new opportunity, saving well as you're making money, and making important detrimental choices in your life. So this is a summary of what I'm seeing, but I would like to take quick guidance before we end your reading on this next phase of your life, on this rebirth, this new beginning, the spring. So you've got Venus in Virgo with discrimination. You have fortune. I knew you were getting a lot of money. I thought you were making a little and it's good and you're saving. I'm wrong. We have gift here. What was I thinking? No, my dear, pile number 2, you're making a lot of fortune. You're going to be very gifted from the universe. Look at that. What fell? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. This looks great for you. So you're going to be very fortunate. Right. You have the Death card. You have the 8 of Wands, as well as the 3 of Pentacles. So obviously, before we get into the guidance, your whole life is going to transform. Things are going to start moving very quickly. I see with the 3 of Pentacles, you're working on so many projects and you're working with so many people to make these different projects work. And so your guidance is, with all the fortune that's coming in your life, it's going to be life-changing. And so with discrimination, especially in Virgo, it's study things well before you take action. You keep getting that. I keep seeing you do that as well. The Page of Swords was down there. So yeah, be very picky. Choose wisely. Choose your people wisely. You've got a lot of fortune. Make the best of it. Think and plan well before you take any action. yeah, I'm really seeing go ahead, enjoy your life, do your projects, transform your life. This is the other end. This is the birth. This is the spring. The wheels of fate are turning to your favor. The cycles are changing. What was up will come down, and what was down will come up. It is your time to be very blessed and very fortunate. Use these gifts wisely is your biggest guidance and advice. And yeah, otherwise, I'm really seeing you do things so well and doing things so strongly. And I must say, I'm very proud of this pile for that type of strength that is being demonstrated here. I mean, you don't even have guidance of take care of your emotions, because that you're already doing automatically. So, my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck in this next phase of your life. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what is your fate in the next phase of your life. And to do this reading, these are the oracle cards that we will be using. Oh, this one as well as that one. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll find them listed down in the description box. And very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Dragon Blood Jasper. Your card is the Manifestation card. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Leo, Pisces, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's start off by looking at your oracle cards to see what is your fate in the next phase of your life. You have Venus in Taurus with romance. And look at this person. It's not a person, it's a goddess, it's a deity, a Celtic deity. I'm saying the figure. It's supposed to represent Ariad Rod creating destiny, which we'll talk about in a moment. But look, it looks like someone's pregnant and there's romance. So for some of you, maybe you are going to find the right person. For some of you, it's a detail that's there, are going to find the right person. And I say some of you because I'm aware that some of you are interested in love and others are not. And this is your pile regardless. And so for some of you, there is a romantic connection that is destined to happen. And perhaps you will have a family together. You will have a child together. Okay, so you've got Mars in Libra with choice. And you have Mercury in Cancer with intuition. You also have the Sun in Scorpio with endurance. Your final 2 oracle cards are Friend and Wedding. Oh my God. I mean, what I said about a relationship there is definitely in the cards for some of you. No question about it. Some of you might be meeting this person through a friend. Okay, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the 8 of Cups. You have the 7 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Looks like you're escaping something. You're leaving something. for sure. Okay, you've got the 8 of Pentacles as well as the 10 of Wands. Do we have space for one more card? We do. We can place these down there. And I think the one at the bottom moved. You've got the Strength card. My God, what is going on here? There's a lot of power, a lot of strength. Let's closely inspect the cards and see what they're saying together. Something is destined to change for sure, because you've got Ariane Rod. And let me read a little excerpt about Ariane Rod so you can see what I'm talking about. Here, something is definitely destined to happen. You've got, when ancient Celts would look to the moon and stars in the sky above them, it was Ariane Rod, in all of her beauty and power, who would peer back in their direction. Within Celtic mythology, she is known as the goddess of the silver wheel, with a prominent influence over destiny, fertility, death, and reincarnation. So huge changes are about to happen in your life. In this pile, something is destined to happen. There's some form of reshaping of destiny. I feel like the stars are aligning for many destined changes to happen. Some things will end in your life, some things will begin, some will take a different form altogether with the reincarnation idea. So, how is that happening for you, other than the lover that is appearing in your life? For some of you, you're making major choices and major decisions, fated decisions, life-changing decisions that are led by strong intuition. I feel here with the sun in Scorpio, as with the keyword endurance, I'm feeling that you're going to do something bold. I'm feeling that you are carrying something heavy with the 10 of Wands and the endurance idea. You're carrying a heavy responsibility, or maybe you're carrying a heavy load. And it looks to me that you will have an inkling to do something. I envision you sitting down and going, but what if? It starts with a what if. It's that what if is the alignment of the stars for you, that new destiny that you are downloading. And I see you sitting down going, see the stars aligning? Oh my God, it's a choice. You're sitting down and you're going, but what if? I mean, I'm carrying a heavy load. I'm enduring so much. And maybe that so much in the way that I'm doing it is giving me very little results, or at least is very slow. So what if, and you get that bank idea, what if I use my, skills, use my advantages, use my power to do something in a different way? 8 of Pentacles shows that you are a master, a professional, an experienced person, maybe even an experienced business person, who knows? But with the amount of experience that you have and the knowledge and everything else that comes with mastery, the strong intuition that you have with feeling something, you've reached a certain point of mastery where you are able to feel it and not just have to go by exactly the rules or by the book. All of these things together will give you a very smart idea. You've got Gabriel here, the angel of communication. That is a download, a brilliant download that will allow you to choose a different destiny. You are going to walk away altogether from a place or a way of doing something fully. And I see you slowly moving on to doing it in a different way. And as you transition, you will be meeting a person. For some of you, it's a friend that you will love, or a romantic person that you will love. This is Cupid's arrow. This is like romance here. It does say romance. So you're meeting someone on your way. You're moving from one path to another very intelligently with the Seven of Swords. You're doing something, you're a master, I'm not surprised. You're doing something in a brilliant way. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't have much experience in it, but I can try to summon up my mind. Like some things, you know how when you hear business experts or financial experts talk about, oh, do this and invest in that, and you don't have to, and you don't have to use your own money or put that money under a business account. I don't know. But I'm seeing you doing something very smart. It is, in fact, so brilliant that it's helping you escape one destiny or one path to another without any losses. And I say that because the Seven of Swords, you probably know the story by now. Behind the Seven of Swords, one army goes to the other camp, steals the swords to prevent war from happening the next day. So it's a smart move. For example, if you're a student, you're like, what if I change from this type of study field to that field? We already have these subjects in common. I can start off with this one fully in one semester. That will give me an advantage to take these other 5 in the next semester, and bam, I'm already with everyone else. Something like that. You're escaping one destiny that is giving, absolutely, with the Seven of Pentacles, but maybe it's not giving you what you deserve. There's something that you're waiting for, and maybe it's giving, but it's going to take a long time for it to give, to a much smarter path. Okay, and you are definitely doing it intelligently and masterfully. Wedding here, if this resonates as a romantic connection, we know what this means, but if it's friend, you might partner together and put your resources together. This could be a merging of 2 companies for some of you, merging of resources. Maybe you might even find, it may even be something like living together, you know, like you find a good friend and they have a nice house, but you have like better income, and you're like, okay, how about we do this smartly? We get along very well. We love spending our time together. Why don't we stay in your house, but I bring the groceries? Very small example, but I'm just like trying in every way to find the different examples here. But there's merging going on, whether it's romantic, whether it's with a friend and you two merging together because you will love your connection together. It could even be a friend that you already have here, doing something brilliant together, long commitment together that you will love to do with each other. And you're now, although it's bold, you're getting into a stronger path, a much better path. So let's explore what this new path is for you that is destined to happen here. You've got the 6 of Cups. For some of you, this destined path, a part of it at least, is a child. And I did intuitively feel it here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So the difference between this path and the previous one, as you can see with the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, is much more resources. Whereas the previous path, the one you could be in right now, or the one you may have just left, is giving. It's good. It's making you happy, but it's like not what you perhaps deserve, or the time. It's taking a lot of time. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles here, it's much more abundant, much more easier. You love this very much, and you're living a world that you prefer, that you love. You're creating a world that you love. the Temperance card. Ooh, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, as well as the 7 of Wands. So we're exploring the new path now. The new path. There seems to be two things: happy family and a lot of wealth in this new path. If this is like not happy family, it could be happy community for you. But happy community, happy, good wealth, good community. It's like 10 of Pentacles is really the energy, just like the King of Pentacles, of having it all. It's a beautiful energy. And then you've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. I'm glad this fell because I really want to know what this is signifying. Thank you. Waiting. Okay. Waiting. Yeah, because you're waiting here with the Temperance. What are you waiting for? What? Let me think. You're shifting your resources, perhaps talking about that transition. So it looks to me like there is a period of transition from one cup to the other, period of transition between one path and the other. Okay, so there is a time where you're 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. There's a time where you're maybe on the two paths at the same time. You're leaving one and you're entering into the other. I get it. And there is a waiting time. So there's a waiting time between these two and when you can fully get into the other one. You're going to fully get into the other one once with the 10 of Pentacles, the other one is able to fully support you or fully able to give you what you want. And even 10 of Pentacles is like an excess of an energy. So it's going to give you even more than what you want. And so, yeah, you can expect in the next phase of your life, what's destined here is you being between the two, feeling abundant, feeling safe with your resources, having your long dream being fulfilled, 1 cup at a time, 1 step at a time. And then with the 5 of Pentacles, you will be able to fully block this out, this other path out, or to stand up and say no fully, or to stand up and go and have a say or something, depending on what this other path is. It's like you'll be able to stop it, you'll be able to face it, you'll be able to deny it access, you'll be able to have a word, depending on what this other path is. When, with the 5 of Pentacles, when whatever it's giving runs out. And it's exactly like the cup. One is full, giving to the other cup, and only when the cup has finished pouring will you put it down. So cool. Very nice. Is that signifying in that case, since you're doing 2 to transition, this could be signifying with the 10 of Wands that you maybe for some time, as you intelligently move to the other side, you may be carrying a heavy load a little bit, but you will do it so gracefully with the Strength card. Because one of the awesome things about the Strength card is it's very opposite to that energy. While you could be already in that energy, like trying to fight every day through, or trying to have a lot of endurance in whatever this is, here it's done gracefully, you see? One's fighting the lion. And the idea about the Strength card is that the figure is doing it gracefully and gently. She has a lot of authority, but is not struggling to do it, to open. She's not afraid and is doing it gently, as you can see. So although you have a lot to carry in this next phase of your life, you're doing it gently, and you're doing it masterfully. You're doing it intelligently. Yeah, so it's in this next part of your life, it's destined that you start moving from one path to another. A new path is being formed, and it is the one, see the crown, instead of being here, it's down there, it's the one that you are envisioning. Okay, so nice to see. This has been a long dream for you that you will be able to achieve. And also for some of you, this is you having a child. Okay, so let's explore the rest of your cards and see what is destined for you. Next, you've got the Three of Pentacles. I think, is it all of the piles or some of the piles? No, most of the piles today have been getting the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely, because you're collaborating with others somehow in this next phase of your life. Whether this is like collaboration with, maybe the friend here is an expert as well, because it's illuminating a plan. So you're working with an expert, you're working with a partner who will illuminate your path. Or maybe you're working, who knows, maybe you're even working with your lover. Maybe this is a team. In any case, with the Six of Cups, this is a team that is patient and it's very loving towards each other. You will love your connections in this next phase. You have the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I love this for you because there's a lot of illumination. There's a lot of intelligence. There's a lot of strategy here. You might be working with a real expert in this next phase, or learning from a real expert. You're not, or maybe you're the expert. I mean, look at that. So this is with the King of Swords, moving intelligently, having strategic plans, thinking of things well, and taking informed decisions. Looking at the details, working with what you have. This is a brilliant team led by an intelligent leader that will manifest that very dream for you. You see, you're constantly being offered something that your heart is desiring. It's fated for you to receive that which you are wishing for. That huge dream, long-term dream that you wanted. And that's how you're doing it. Okay, you're definitely working with experts, or maybe you're going to be lucky to have very good information. You know, in our day and age, it doesn't have to be an expert that we meet in real life. Sometimes we're just lucky to come across the right information. Podcasts, buying a course, or listening to something by an expert online. So whether this is you or some information or some expert that you're getting in touch with, or a leader that you will have that will lead all of you in the right direction, a partner that will inform you with a lot, who knows the way, or an expert that you listen to online. It is information and being wise and strategic that will 100% take you there. It's the divine's way of pouring what you wished into your cup. You've got the Chariot, as well as the Eight of Swords. This one moved as well, so I'm gonna take that. Judgment card. Look at that. One card talking about liberation, the other talking about being stuck. So, in this next phase of your life, there is a movement, a strong movement, and I will try to find what this movement is for most of you, for all of you actually. I meant to say I will pull out different cards to see what are the different energies of the Chariot card. But there seems to be a move that you will be making. Is it this move? I don't know. We'll explore it. You're destined to make a move, maybe go somewhere that is different, night and day, different in the path that you are on already. It's like one's west, the other's east. One's north, the other's south. Very different than where you are, but very strategic. That will liberate you from something you feel so stuck in at the moment, imprisoned in, stuck. So I really want to find out for you what this move is. Can we kind of get more information, please, for the collective, the different energies that are happening, that are destined to happen? What is this move? Are you going to be offered something that will help you move? Or are you presenting this opportunity to yourself? Let's see what this move is. Influence. So for some of you, this move will be through a lover. And they could be helping you with something. They could be bringing in an advantage, as we've explored here, that they will love to share with you. Also Mercury here, this could be communication. So some of you, this is through a friend or a lover who will have a huge influence in your life, help you to make a move. Some of you, this is, seventh house, this is intimate connections, through an intimate connection. Sweetheart, oh my God, you keep getting that. Yeah, there's no question at this point that your connection with a friend or a lover and you joining ventures somehow will 100% help you make a drastic move in your life to liberate you. That's clear. You've got the Four of Cups. This is something you're not expecting. So perhaps someone, as we've explored, will present you with an idea, with a surprise, with a resource. They will surprise you with something, helping you out of your lack of happiness, lack of fulfillment. Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you, it may not pertain to this person. Some of you, you have a vision and you're moving towards it. Or maybe you and them have a vision that you will move towards. Some of you, they will surprise you. Some of you, you're thinking together and you have a vision and you're going towards it. Some of you, it's resources. You might meet someone, or you have a wealthy friend, or maybe a wealthy partner who will use their resource. It could be even a parent or something, who will use their resources to help you out, maybe with an idea that you would like to build. Maybe they will be your investor or partner or something. Maybe this is an investor. And you will be moving in the different direction, slowly but surely, fully liberating you from where you were stuck. Also, the Judgment card is moving to another world, which is what we've explored here. So up next, it seems like you are destined to move from one reality to another. No question about that. Yes, there is a period of time where you are moving between the two intelligently, but you will be guided with a lot of expertise, a lot of knowledge, a group of people, or someone who's very enlightened and knows how to do it. Or you are the leader here, the expert who's taking everyone with you on the boat to the other side. Or maybe all of you together. But in any case, you are destined to be liberated from that which you were always wanted to not be stuck in anymore. Liberated from what is holding you down in place. So congratulations on that. What you're dreaming of is going to manifest, take you to the other side. And it's all gonna start as you sit down and go, why don't I do that? This little idea is moving everything to the other side. Maybe you've already had this idea. Maybe it was already communicated to you. Now you're going to start moving towards it. It's going to start happening for you. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see as fated to happen for you in the next phase of your life. I wish you the best of luck from my heart, sending you so much love. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I just want to tell you guys, I love you guys so much. I wish you the best of luck in your future. And please do let me know when things change. I would love to hear from you. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!